Yo, it's triple ones, the God that is. You know, they keep our eyes, or they eyes, or eyes on us, being watched and also seeing with the first or what you call third eye. Now, this specific video is going to be about, um, creation. Um, a lot of us have different beliefs, and I want to be, obviously, if we were born in America, we will not be politically right, correct because of the language we speak, etc. So I'm saying that to say this, you know, this particular planet, and I believe I done touched on this too in the live streams. And again, I always say, check out the short feeds because I've made so many too that I'm just trying to focus. Also the lives as well, so I may not be making too many lives or too many short feeds like I used to because I have a lot of them. And if you just notice, just to get off of the main topic real quick, if you ever notice the ones that's been, paying attention, you know, it comes straight off the head a lot of times right now. My life been on the go. I've been, you know, as a heavily watched individual, an underdog, immortal, a prisoner of war. Coming from an indigenous bloodline. Um, I do believe and know that this is a female planet because there are male and female planets. I do believe that this particular planet probably was inhabited by what they would call women first. Okay, trying to put this, how can I say this? In the Bible, they spoke on God creating woman from the man's rib. And this is for educational purposes only. I don't believe that. I believe it was the opposite way around. I believe the cosmos, if we want to label it, or God or etc., entity, it may not be a sex at all. But honestly, I do believe, and it's just my personal opinion, because giving birth to something, we've seen women do. So I do believe that the cosmos is also feminine energy. Now, I'm saying those things to say this. Um, I do believe that, just like we see today, that men come out of women and the original creators, I guess, would be looked at as what you would call a woman. Because again, I believe I touched on this before too. I believe it's some sort of a snake, and maybe it's some other things. I think it's a snake. I have to do more research, but the immaculate conception, which the snake could, have a baby without actually having, sex with, um, a male snake. So to me, and other things, I'm sure that women giving birth without actually having intercourse with the male species. So to me, that tells me if that does exist, that the woman gave birth to us without actually having sex, and the rest is history. Ain't nothing new up under the sun, and this story will be forever. But I do believe it's all kind of different species. Um, we are at a fight from good and evil. I do believe that we all possess both of those abilities to be that way. That's why we were given, I guess, freedom of choice. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of cocky men and that may think they're above a woman or think that a woman is, weaker than them, maybe in a strength aspect, far as physical strength, but I think emotionally and mentally, I believe a woman is much stronger than a man, and that's just my opinion because they give birth. They typically around the kids more. They go through the time of the month and etc. and certain things. So yeah, this is just pretty much a video just about the woman in general being the ultimate creator. Um, Now again, you do have many beliefs and many aspects of creation, and I do believe I do believe that the male come from the woman, but throughout time, whatever took place, that'll be for a whole nother video, that men somehow just overthrew women. It wasn't, I don't think it was always about today, like with the color thing, etc., and all that. I think at a certain point in time that men overthrew women. I do believe the original gods and deities that people worship also were originally women. And that's not to take anything away from a man, because the man was created to be the protector, builder, etc. The woman is the nurturer. That's why it will make sense for the universe, if we had to label it as sex, would be female. Um, Also, what is it? The mitochondrial DNA. You know, I do believe the woman was able to have it. It's real deep. So have it happen. Was able to somehow. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. Like immaculate conception. You know, they say the truth is stranger than fiction, and in this case, the truth that's not fiction is pretty strange. So yeah, I'm getting ready to end this video, but this is just like, I noticed too, man, like any woman out there that may feel like they're unappreciative and never ever, man. I don't say this very often, but to any woman or somebody that may even happen to see this video and may be dealing with a situation where a man is, being that man where they think a woman just supposed to work and clean the house and do that, I'm here to tell you, you're much more than that. You are the key piece to creation. A lot of wars still to this day happen over women, and in the past it happened over women. You are strong, strong entities. You have portals inside of you that bring beings into this world. So how can this not be a portal? So again, man, this is just a quick video just about creation and a woman. And I do believe that this goes back from which it came from. I do believe we came and was created certain particles from the earth, but I believe that's what in the core with us would be the soul and the spirit, because some people possess both and certain people possess one. So yeah, it's just a quick video about creation, and shout out to all women, man. Regardless of what choice you make in life or anything, just know that you are appreciated and you are definitely something special, regardless of who you are, and especially that melanated woman, because the key of life definitely still resides within her. It's wands.